Yo, what's good, everybody? RJ Shelton here, episode 72. Sorry we didn't get you on Friday. I had some things to attend to, but obviously we're here on this good Monday. Coming at a different time, but
What happened Friday, bro? Tell the people what
Dexter,
happened,
to the,
man.
we'll let them know, I guess. You know me, I'll be cool and chilling in the back. But no, I got a Dexter Hall fan this weekend. It was cool back at hometown. Homecoming was sweet. Family was cool. Man, they had to have me do a little speech, bro. It was so quick and to the point, man. I was bored. But no, shout out to everyone that was there, families that were there, the inductee Hall of Fame, people that were with me. So you know who you are. Unreal experience, unreal thing. That was really cool to do. That was really good. So appreciate you being there. I'm
Yeah, man.
always in my heart where you know where I'm from, man. So you know I rock y'all over there, and I appreciate it. But that's why we are here at this time, obviously with all celebrations, things like that. But let's hop right into it. You know, we talk about sports on here, and we're gonna go and get right into the NFL. Crazy games within the NFC North. Uh, we might just go ahead and talk about it. Let's just talk about basically, the Vikings losing at home, being 0-3. They lost to the Chargers. Uh, this was a tough one for. I was there obviously with Tristan. Shout out to him too for being active. That was an unreal experience. A lot of great things happened this week, which is awesome. So, but let's get back to this game. This was crazy, bro. I was like, man, we got to at least get this squared away. Obviously, we're going over stats here. Kirk Cousins was 32 of 50 from the field, 367 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Justin Herbert had over 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. We're going to talk about wide receivers making plays here. Keenan Allen,
Mm.
18 receptions for 215 yards. And Justin Jefferson, obviously, 7 receptions for 149 yards and 1 touchdown. Those guys were
Them boys special. That was a special performance.
so, like, I can't literally continue to, like, be in awe of just, like, who we have at the wide receiver position and what they're doing. Because it's so dope, like, seeing Keenan Allen go for having 100 yards basically in a quarter. Like, he's out there going nuts, but this game was, should have been with the Vikings. But Santos, Chargers came out and won that thing. And what are you thinking about this when you had watched it, or if you did watch it, what do you think about it?
Um, I knew it was a battle of shit. Somebody was gonna have to win. And we both 0-2. Um, I knew it was gonna be a tough. If the Chargers was gonna win, it's gonna be a tough win because they got to travel all the way across and go and play the Vikings with an explosive offense. You would kind of say they got a explosive offense, passing offense, but they running back had 20 carries for 93 yards. So I'm sure he was able to move the chains on certain plays and make certain, runs. His longest run was 15 yards. So 20 carries for 93 yards, 15 yards longest run. He was getting like averaging 4.7 yards a carry. That's, two of those runs is a first down basically. So, I mean, like you said, it was a special performance by Keenan Allen. 18 catches. When last time a receiver had 18 catches? It probably had to be Brandon Marshall when he had that 20 plus. I think he had 20 catches in that one game. That was years
Yeah,
ago
I
with
mean
the
that's
with the
probably a
Broncos.
decade for sure.
Yeah,
That's a
like I don't
decade right
remember.
there
I
for
can't think
sure.
like have Devontae Adams had a game where he had 18 catches with. I don't think he had 18 catches with the Packers in one game. I'm just thinking of some guys that can have it. Have AB ever had? Antonio Brown ever had 18 catches in a game?
Let's see.
Like I don't think they have. So just to watch that performance, I'm sure being there, you was in route running heaven there. they, they was running route
For
running, and then
real.
it's quarterback, even Herbert. Um, they had another receiver, Mike Williams. He went for 100 yards, but he actually got injured towards ACL. You don't never want to see that. Praying for you, bro.
No, for
Future, you
real.
don't never
That's
want to see
crazy.
that. But obviously, it's a good game. Obviously, there was something going on at the end where the Chargers almost let the wind off the hook by going for it on their own 24-yard line on fourth down because they was up by 4 and they want to just continue to like probably drain the clock and make a first down and drain the clock, which that is a terrible position because if you punt the ball and they got to go 70 yards, I would rather lose by a team going 70 yards than to turn the ball over on our own downs in our own territory and they only got 24 yards to score a touchdown. That's terrible coaching, bro. We seeing a lot of terrible coaching. Like we seeing some
What
terrible coaching going on.
I was there. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Bro. Like and you think you was there. Just think about his team. They on the sideline like, bro, what the fuck? And then they don't get the first down. So now the defense running out there like, bro, are you serious? Oh, this dude gotta go. But hey, somebody had to win. The Vikings, it ain't looking too good for them, man. I got a good take for us at the end. I'm gonna save it to the end, but
But
I got an explosive take. I got an explosive take that
no,
I think need to happen. But
but we're gonna talk about it
yeah,
for sure.
it's whatever. They're gonna be a passing team. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win games. The Vikings not gonna win games. They gonna have yards though. They're gonna throw the ball. They're gonna do that. That's all I gotta say about that, bro.
No, I'm right with you. Right with you on that for sure. I mean, literally, so many things could have went wrong in that game. And I'm saying opportunity to go ahead and close the game out. Continuing to talk about that, you got to finish. You got to make opportunities work, in your favor, and you got to go ahead and grab some. So, 1-3 for the Vikings, man. It's tough, but got to figure it out sooner than later. Then moving on over to the Chicago Bears. They haven't faced the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium. Travis Kelce brought the beautiful Taylor Swift next to mom, and they went ahead and won 41-10 against the Bears. Uh, Bears fans, I don't know what to tell you at this point. I mean, we all know with Justin Fields and all this promotion of him saying, coaching or what this, that, and the third. You got to get it figured out. I mean, literally 11-22 from the field, 99 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Justin Fields literally led you both in passing and rushing. Can he get someone? Can he get some help? Can something happen? I don't know what needs to happen. DJ Moore had 3 receptions for 41 yards, and 1 touchdown. Uh, I don't know what to say about this team, bro. Coming
They're
into the season, it's crazy.
everybody got hype going into the season. I told you, everybody think they can win a championship, but you see after 1 week who was a bad team. You always see it, bro. Even preseason, if you can be 0-4 in the preseason, 0-3 in the preseason, you still going into the regular season like you can win a championship, and that's very unrealistic. But you got to have that hope. Bro, this Bears team is bad, bro. And I'm not even going to say they just got a bunch of bad players because I don't think they have a bunch of bad players. But when the coaches and the players are not on the same page, bro, when they're not vibrating on the same frequency and you can literally see it, it's over, bro. It's
Right.
over, bro. And then you in the NFL. I'm telling you, bro, coaches bro, my rookie year, my coach got fired in week 4. You think the Dolphins couldn't tell like that they didn't want to keep it going like that? You think the Dolphins couldn't tell like, bro, we're trending downwards. You feel me? Like they knew like, bro, this shit ain't going well. We don't need to see no more. Bro, the Bears are a bad team. They are a very bad team. They might not win a game this year. I don't see them winning a game. I don't think they're gonna win a game in their division. I don't think they're gonna win a game, bro. Not one game. Justin Fields he's seen the field bad. They just it's time to flush it's time to flush that whole shit down the drain and start over, bro. It's trying to flush everything down the drain. But that's the crazy part about it. I'm talking about we gotta flush the whole shit and start over. It's only week 4. They got 13
Week
more weeks, bro.
4.
They
Week
have
4.
13 more weeks, bro. Oh, I'm telling you, man, I'll be sick to be in that locker room. It's probably terrible, bro. But the Chiefs look good, bro. They defense look good. They defense stopping people, and it ain't just the Bears. I know the Bears is a stat week. If you see the Bears, if the Bears on your schedule that week, you probably looking at the box like, hey, I'm about to go for 100, 150, 200. I'm about to get a pick. I'm about to get some sacks. That's a stat game. That you rarely see a stat game in the NFL,
You
when
never
the
see a
Bears pop,
stat game in NFL.
but when the Bears pop up on your schedule this year, you like, yeah, this the game I need to get back in my rhythm. You get the trying shit on the Bears. But it's a bad team, bro. The
Oh
Chiefs look
my
good, bro. Chiefs look good. The receivers made some catches, but we're going against the Bears. But yeah, the Bears are a bad team, bro. It's a wrap for them. They're not gonna win a game. 0-17.
God. Hopefully not that. But literally, check this out. They only scored in the fourth quarter. They scored in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was
That's
41 zip.
insane.
41
That's
zip.
insane. That's crazy. But yeah, no, it's to be a long season. You know, if something doesn't happen, obviously for the Bears and the Vikings. But let's move on over to the two teams that actually did win in the NFC North. Green Bay Packers beat the New Orleans Saints. Jordan Love.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah.
talk about a game to kind of really just settle in of all this talk? Okay, he go ahead and lead a team? Can he go ahead this and that? Is he ready? I think by this performance, I think he's ready to play some football. If you want my honest opinion, this was a great win at home, down the whole game. And it's not that the points are spread out in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. This all happened in the fourth quarter. That's like
Yeah.
some That's like some dominate, like who you gonna give the ball to in the fourth quarter? NBA, your best player. That's like a what? That's like a for the state of Wisconsin. Excuse me. That's like when Giannis won us like a championship. He threw like the alley oop, boom, to like seal it, to like solidify. Like, yo, this is it. Like, this is here. We're about to win. That's what it felt like to me. Like this
Oh,
game
you
when I was
excited?
watching it, I was
You excited?
excited. I was on
Okay.
my phone though. I was on my phone though in the stand. I was on my phone watching it. Who I be on, my boy Jimmer, who I went with the BD Boys. It's like a little kickoff that
Yeah.
we're doing on here. Yeah, so I was like, let's go. I'm like, it's crazy because like this is an unreal performance by Jordan Love. It literally, I had a ton of questions. This is a good stepping stone for him because we're going to need a lot of it. He's going to need to go ahead and continue to carry that offense. You know, when guys go down, um, you know, and complement the defense. We played a good. I mean, we needed what we did in the fourth quarter. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm liking where Jordan Love is taking us and what he's doing. If you did you watch any of this game mainly, or what game were you watching?
I was watching the Lions and the Falcons, and I was watching a little bit of
Uh
the Red Zone. I was catching bits and pieces
huh.
but Jordan Love, like you said, they was down 17 to zip the entire game. So I was seeing that, and I thought the Saints was going to lose. I mean, the Saints was going to win. I had
Hmm.
seen Derek Carr had got hurt. I think he got hurt in the third quarter. I don't know when it was, third quarter, second quarter, one of them. But they was already up by 17 when he got hurt. But I still didn't think they was going to come back and win because obviously they were having a slow offensive day. You feel me? 0
Right.
points all through the whole game. Obviously the offense was slow. Maybe, they couldn't get into the opposite territory. They couldn't get in field goal range. They had no points. So, but from what I've seen, while I'm looking at the stats right now, it seems like he don't have a favorite receiver, and that's great. Like he's able to distribute the ball to a lot of these guys. Romeo Dobbs for 5 receptions, 73 yards. Romeo Dobbs is becoming a nice 2 or 3 receiver that can get it done. Oh, this is who Romeo Dobbs remind me of. And this is not the other dude I'm about to say is not a big guy, but he's like a guy you can kind of like, he kind of made a name for himself. Jacoby Myers. He was with the Patriots, but now he's with the Raiders right now. He's the other receiver with the Raiders, number 16, and he had I think he signed for like a 4 year like 40-50 million dollar deal. But with the Patriots, he was making plays on the Patriots. He made a name for himself, and he was catching the ball and able to get open and stuff like that. Like he wasn't a brute, he wasn't the fastest guy, he wasn't the strongest guy, he wasn't the physical dominant guy, but he a guy that can get open and catch the ball. That's who Dobbs is reminding me of. Dobbs is like the perfect Green Bay receiver. Then you got Jaden Reed. Jaden, he making some plays, bro. He made a play in the fourth quarter on a smash fade, a diving catch. Made a nice little catch on that. Obviously, he got in the end zone a couple times. Was it last week or the week before last? One of them, he got in the end zone. Then they tight
Hmm.
end. They got Luke Musgrave getting some yardage. 6 catches for 49 yards. Like he's distributing the ball at a high pace. And it was a Christian Watson. He not even back yet, and he the guy that can give you 3 touchdowns in one game like he did last year. Like the back end of last year, if you remember the back end of last year, he was going crazy.
Oh, I
Like
remember, brother. He
he
was
was going
serious.
up. Like he was going up. And then you
Right.
add him back into the play off that type of shit. Like that's why it's good he's out. Because when he do come back and play, he's gonna be on, which I think he's gonna play on Thursday night. You know, it's gonna be the Packers versus the Lions. That's gonna be a good one. We'll talk about that on a later date, but that's gonna be a good one.
Yes, sir.
I like what I'm seeing from Jordan Love, bro. I like he looked like he ready for the moment. You feel me? Like it ain't too like sitting behind Aaron Rodgers was great for him. Being able to sit behind and grow into this offense is great for him. Sometimes some of these quarterbacks going to these teams, they got to be the savior, and they're not ready to be the savior. Some of these guys need to sit back a year and watch and learn and travel with the team and learn the game plan, learn how the shit go week to week. That's the shit that people don't really pay attention to because they just want, oh, we drafted number one pick. We got number one guy. We need him to come in and play right now. But bro, sitting back and learning and watching a guy make his decisions, why he did that, why they called that on this third down instead of that third down. You feel me? Why would you make this call on third down in the fourth quarter, but you didn't make that call third down in the second quarter? It's just like chemistry. He was able to like build chemistry within that offense and learn it ins and outs while he was sitting on the bench, and that's great for him. Obviously, it's paying off. Aaron Jones wasn't out there. Aaron Jones is a dynamic fucking player. We all know that. He wasn't on the court. He wasn't on the field. They didn't have, outside like running backs, they only had 40 yards rushing. I think he had 39 yards rushing. So with no running game, he was able to go out there and beat a Saints team, which Saints got a good defense. Don't play. Saints are a great defensive team. He was able to come out there and be down 17 zip and score 18 points on the Saints defense to win the game. That's big right there. So I'm excited at what Jordan Love doing in his growth, but I don't think we need to overlook how he was able to sit back for 2 years and learn this offense and learn Matt LaFleur and learn why he was making the calls that he was making. And even in practice, OTAs, all of that shit all adds up to being great. And maybe that's something Zach Wilson wasn't able to do because he had to start when he came in. He wasn't ready to play, obviously, and that shit can fuck you up. Mac Jones, Sam Darnold, Trey Lance. These guys wasn't able to sit back. Maybe Trey Lance was, but the other
Hmm.
guys had to come in and save the franchise. So that's what I'm gonna throw out there. I like what I'm seeing from the Packers. It's gonna be a fucking showdown on Thursday, though.
Can't wait. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be going down for sure. And let's talk about obviously Detroit Lions, right? 20-6 at the crib. That was a great win for Detroit. Obviously, the Packers lost to the Falcons, so obviously, kind of getting that up in when playoffs come around and get that edge, especially is good. Jared Goff, 22 of 33 from the field, 243 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Seeing Gibbs getting a little bit more active here, 17 carries, 80 yards. Then obviously St. Brown, who's going to be, I feel, a lock every time for 100 yards, had a 100-yard game with 9 receptions. This is a solid win for them. Obviously, looking at this, because I didn't obviously watch it, 6 points, holding Atlanta to 6 points.
Yeah.
And what they did against the Packers, the week before, that is showing me signs that that defense was playing for real. And getting to the ball, rallying to the football, and doing what needs to be done so they can go ahead and win. Because I think, what was it? They lost last week, didn't they?
Who?
The Lions. Or did they win?
I think they 2-1, right? So they
Yeah,
did
they're
no,
two and
they
one.
No, they did lose. They lost to the Seahawks
So they
in
lost to the
overtime.
Seahawks. So right, so being locked down, right? Go ahead and
Yeah,
making changing the mistakes and doing these like that's just this is a great win. Be
yeah,
2-1, and their defense playing good. That's the best thing that you can ask, especially from a team. And this team for sure. Obviously, their guy going down, Gardner, which is sick. He went down, but to have probably someone I don't know who's the backup. All in all, this was a good defensive performance. Kind of talk to me about the Detroit Lions and how happy you are because obviously that Thursday night game is going down.
yeah. um, it's becoming a physical team, man. They got that Detroit spirit on them. You can tell, like they kind of trying to get in that Detroit Pistons bad boys bag, and I like what I'm seeing. Becoming a physical
Mm-hmm.
team. I mean, obviously allowing 6 points after what they did last week. I mean, the Falcons offense pretty good now. You know, they got some weapons. They got Drake London. They got Pitts. They have the quarterback that's been playing well. He made some good timely throws from what I was watching the game. I was like, okay, I can see why. He okay, I can see it. Bijan is nice. The other backup running back is nice. I like what I'm seeing from the Lions though, man. They just playing well. They playing with purpose. They're playing with effort and energy. They playing with a fight that I've never really seen Detroit Lions play with, bro. I mean, obviously I'm from Detroit, so I've been watching them for years and years. Like even when they had Calvin and Roy Williams and Charles Rogers and Reggie Bush and these guys, we didn't play with a certain determination. We like we're gonna win. We never played with that. We're gonna win. Like if we lose, then we just lost. But we're playing to win. And I've never seen that from Detroit Lions, so I'm excited to see that. Obviously, Dan Campbell got them guys playing well. Aaron Glenn, the D coordinator, got them guys playing well, getting off the field on third downs. In the draft, man, I think the Lions had the best draft this year. If you want to talk about first and second rounds, they had the best draft. Branch is a football player from
What
Alabama. That
position?
safety,
What position does he play? Play safety.
safety nickel, 32.
He's like that.
He's out there. He played like a veteran. Like he don't play like no rookie. He out there making plays. You got Jameer Gibbs. They come from Alabama, so they know how to practice hard. They know how to play, and they want to win. They are winning players because that's just what Alabama is. I'm not gonna take nothing away from Alabama and the guys. They come from that real Alabama toughness. Then you got Campbell and Laporta. I told you, but that tight end, nice, bro. 8 for 84 in a tutty. Bro, he nice, bro. He
Yeah,
he is he is the next he is the next coming of like Kittle. You
yeah.
feel me? Because he can block too. Like he a physical guy. He can block too. Come from Iowa, so he can block. He physical. He also can run routes, bro. He nice with it and he can catch it. He used to catching the ball at all type of angles, and he a problem on that offense. So I'm excited to see what they got, man. Hutchinson got a sack. He did his little dance, from the school down the street. We don't really rock with the school, but he doing his thing, man. I'm excited to see what they have. Like I said, this Thursday is gonna be a showdown. So the Lions, man, I'm telling you, bro. If they once they get to the playoffs, because I think they're gonna go to the playoffs, and I think they're gonna either be a fifth seed or they're gonna win their division, and they probably gonna be like a third or fourth seed. But they're gonna be playing like a sixth seed or or a fifth seed, and just wait. If they play the Cowboys or if they play the Saints or something like that, they gonna be advancing to the second round, my baby. So I'm tuned in. Jared Goff been playing.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we got him.
Yeah, no. And just to piggyback off you, what you just said there, that's a complete football team. Coaching well, and you were talking about earlier, right? Coaches and players gelling. I see nothing but love with like what they're doing. They care for
Man,
one another. They play for one another. Both of them they're all on the same page. That's why they're, offense is clicking, defense is doing what needs to be done. They're coached well, and the players receive that coaching, and they go ahead and do their thing, and they mesh together. Everything's got to be one moving forward. So Shout out to the Lions for that. I can't wait for Thursday, brother. We're gonna be locked in. We might have to go live for that game. Should we go live for that game?
Hey man, first quarter, second quarter, we might have to do something, man. We might have to tap
We might
in
have
and
to
go.
figure that out. Figure out what that live is talking about. But then we'll go to your hot take after we obviously go over today's games real quick. Eagles versus the Bucks, and we got the Rams versus the Bengals. These are two big games on. Going to be, I feel. We're getting a little weird with the Buccaneers here. We always talk crazy about Baker Mayfield. He's 2-0 and playing actually pretty good football. I'll give it to him. I'm the one, I sit here and say I was talking crazy. And, you shutting me up right now because you actually is playing very well. Tough road game with the Vikings that he won, number one. That's to start the season. That's a great win. Uh, and then obviously, what was he playing the Bears? And he had a heyday. He threw for, I think, for over like 200, 300 yards or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
But we're seeing a different side of Baker Mayfield, and I think he's found a home, to be honest. We say always it takes probably 2 games maybe to find a team. I'm not saying, things can change. This is only week 3. But week 3, he's looking pretty good.
yeah,
But he's facing the Eagles. I still got the Eagles winning this one. Too much firepower on the offensive end and way too much on the defense. Um, and Jalen's trying to get himself back to the Super Bowl. So I got him for sure. What do you think about this game, and what do you think you're going to be looking for, when you're watching this? To flip it back and forth.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be like I think both teams will score 30 tonight. I think both teams will score 30. Um, I think that's crazy because I think if both teams score 30, I think the Eagles will win. I think it'll be like 38, 34. I just feel like the Bucks gonna come out with, they're gonna come out with energy. They ain't been on Monday Night Football in a while. I mean, I ain't gonna say in a while. They had it last year, but this is the first time they played two 1 o'clock games. They feeling good about themselves. They feeling good. The players feeling good. They getting the ball. They touching the ball. They winning. Ain't nothing like a win. I don't care if you win 3-0. Ain't nothing like a win in NFL because it's hard to come around and win. So they feeling good, and I'm sure they going into this game like we gonna win. You feel me? Like we still got a lot of our guys from those Super Bowl teams that we won a Super Bowl with. You feel me? We still got those guys. So if we can make timely plays, the Eagles ain't unbeatable. The Eagles are not unbeatable. You can run the ball on them. I don't know the running back for the Bucks, but that's gonna be tough. But they got some receivers. They got some receivers that can catch the ball, and they give up big plays. They nice, but they secondary the safeties. They got new safeties, so you don't know how they gonna be playing back there. You don't know how the communication gonna go back there versus bunches and stacks and motions. People can be running wide open tonight. It can be one of those nights. So I think it'll be a high scoring game, bro. I think Baker will play well tonight. Like, I'm not gonna say Baker is the future of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he the right now. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm just waiting till he crashes. I'm gonna actually give him, I'm gonna give him what it is, bro. Been playing well. You feel me?
I was about to say, don't be on here and telling me that you was not on here talking crazy about that man.
I'm gonna talk crazy about Baker. I'm gonna talk crazy, but he been playing well, bro.
Oh,
This is gonna
yeah.
be a test, and like I said, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. They at home, and what's the name of their stadium? Raymond James Stadium. They at home. The cannon's gonna be busting. They playing on grass. They playing in front of their home crowd. I don't think they played at home yet. Did they play at home last week versus the Bears?
No.
I don't think they played at home.
Yeah, no, they played at home.
Oh well, they at home for a Monday night game, so it's gonna be rocking there.
Yep.
I think it'll be a good game, man. I think it'll be a high scoring game, and I'm expecting the ball being thrown around the field because I don't know. I know the Eagles gonna try to run the ball, but we gonna see how it's gonna go because the Bucks ain't bad versus the run. They still got them linebackers in there. They still got Devin White. They still got
Let's
Barrett. They
not get
still
it twisted now.
got
That defense is for real. They've been in the Super Bowl. White is probably one of the best linebackers. I remember watching him just vividly. Like ain't no TV screen. Like every down in the stadium. So I'm like, this man be sideline to sideline everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great point right there. And we've been seeing them little rumblings from Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. We've
Hmm.
been seeing them get into it on the sideline. They got to answer questions in the media about what's going on and this and that, blah blah blah. This is gonna be a good matchup versus Carlton Davis and Dean on the outside. Those are two paid corners that been played in Super Bowls. So this ain't no easy matchup. This is gonna be a matchup, and that's gonna be a matchup. Them two corners versus Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. That's gonna be a good matchup tonight. So tune into it. I like the Eagles, but I like it being a high scoring football game tonight for sure. They're gonna have to score some points to win on the road tonight. I'm gonna take the Eagles though.
Absolutely, brother. And that game is at 6:15 p.m. It's going to be the first one. And then for the 7:15 p.m. one, obviously Las Vegas. Las Vegas. I always get Los Angeles, Las Vegas switch. It's crazy. Los Angeles Rams facing the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals need to win this game here. They're 0-2. If you really want me to be honest, obviously I think they rushed Joe Burrow too quickly. I think we've talked about this. That's why I popped up in my head. They rushed him way too quick. Now
Is
look
he
at what happened.
playing?
I don't know if he's playing. Is he?
I don't think they said he wasn't, and I don't think they elevated no other quarterback to the roster. Like I seen something like probably like an hour ago saying we ain't gonna say if he playing or not yet, but they ain't elevated no other quarterback to the roster either. And I think they be having to do that by like 3 hours before the game. So
But it's not looking good for the Bengals right now. Obviously, you just paid your quarterback, and we both know about tight caps, what that turns into. And you've
yeah,
seen it with one of the best quarterbacks I've seen in Rodgers, what he did. So I'm not trying to whisper. I'm just saying, like, you got to take your time with that. You got to ease into it. You got to figure out what's going on because he does not living like himself out there. Number one, you can tell that it's still lingering. You know, right? You moving side to side in the pocket. You got a grown man trying to go ahead and get to you every play, sack every time. It's a war zone. So, man, I'm actually be real with you. If he's playing or not, I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams to win this one.
okay.
I think with Sam Bradford, I think in the offense he's got going, he got nothing but young guys, all rookies going over for 100 yards. People I've never
Matt
heard of in my life.
Matt Stafford. You said Sam Bradford. Well,
Oh, my bad.
you on the Sam Bradford tip. Okay, you didn't threw back a.
He was nice though.
Oh no, Sam Bradford can
Matthew
throw the ball.
Stafford, my bad. But Brad's cool too though. Shout out to him, man. If you ever listen to this,
So
no,
who you say you got?
no, I'm just saying they have a bunch of young receivers that I have no idea what their names are. Never
Who
like
you
dude
who,
from BYU. He's the
yeah.
second. I'm doing the stats. He's has I think right behind JJ in most y'all. So what I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
is
think he
like
was
these
the first
guys are
one.
yeah.
They said he was the first one, the first guy to ever start his first two games, 10 catches each game, 100 yards. He was the first player to ever do that for his first two career games. You taking the Rams or the Bengals?
I'm taking the Rams.
They playing at the Bengals, right? Playing in Cincy, right?
Yep.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough with Joe Burrow or without Joe Burrow because you got Aaron Donald on the other side. And as we know, the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line ain't the best offensive line. And we know
Right.
Aaron Donald, he's gonna cause some chaos. He's gonna demand some double teams and some triple teams and some chip blocks and some and some play action, whatever. Some screens. He's gonna wreck havoc. He's gonna do that for sure. So it's gonna be tough to get anything going, like I said, with or without Joe Burrow. I don't know if he's playing right now. They haven't said it, but if he does play, I still think the Rams will win. I think the Rams will win more because of Sean McVay. I think Sean McVay is definitely one of the best coaches in the NFL. Like, it's hands down. I think he's one of the best coaches in the NFL. That's why I really, really, really hope I don't think it will happen, but I hope. That's why I hope Caleb Williams get to him. I hope Caleb
Uh,
Williams find his way somehow to get to the Rams. If they got to trade up or trade Matthew Stafford and they can trade a pick to get up to the first or the second pick and they draft him, I would love to see what Sean McVay can do with Caleb Williams. I would love it, bro. But besides that, he's just a great coach, bro. And Zach Taylor come from his tree. So he knows, I ain't gonna say he know what he thinking or he know how he gonna call plays, but he was under him at the Rams. I think he was the quarterback coach. So I think it would be dope coaching against, somebody that was on your staff, somebody that you kind of grew with a little bit, was in the same war room with you. I think that'd be pretty dope. I just feel like the Rams gonna come out ready to play. They're gonna come out like they played the last couple weeks. I think they got 2 wins. Ain't they 2-0?
yep. No, they're 1-1. They
Who they,
lost
who they lose
last
to?
week.
They
Uh,
lost to the Rams. Lost to the 49ers. Of course they're
49ers.
gonna lose to the 49ers. But they put up a good fight versus the 49ers. They, they put up a good fight. And people didn't expect this from the Rams this year. We thought this was gonna be like a down year. You didn't know if Matthew Stafford was gonna play or if they were gonna be tanking, for to get a better pick, or if they were gonna blow it up because Cooper Kupp has, he's out for 4 weeks or 8 weeks on IR. You just didn't know what you was gonna get for the Rams, but he got them guys focused. He got guys out there making plays, and the Bengals defense, they not the best defense. I know a lot of people always, love to say what they did versus Patrick Mahomes and what they can do versus the Bills, but it's really Joe Burrow. It's really Joe Burrow knowing that he's gonna give you a a field goal or a touchdown on more drives than not. So you can play a little bit more comfortable and free because you're going to score points. But what happens when you're not scoring 28 points, 35 points? What happens when you're not having the deep ball for 60 yards down the field with Jamar Chase and things like that? You're not having the big explosive plays that you had before. And now your defense have to really make plays. Can they do that? Their whole secondary is different. Jesse Bates gone. Von Bell gone. Um, Apple gone. He started for them the last couple years. So that's a starter that's gone. Even if they saying he was bad or not, he been starting for them for the last 3 years, 2 years. He's gone. Now uh you got like first year guys, rookies, you got second year guys that's kind of in the system, kind of wanting to play, kind of trying to still figure it out. So you got problems. And if Joe Burrow does not take off in this game, the Rams gonna win. I'm gonna take the Rams. I'll take Aaron Donald to have a game. It's Monday night, bro. You know he's gonna be teed up and turned up. You know he's gonna be teed up. You know Sean McVay want to win. You know Matthew Stafford. He still want to prove what he can do. You feel me? Like people kind of counting him out. People kind of like, oh, do he really want to play football anymore? His wife saying this on her podcast and this and that. And are they gonna trade him to the fucking Jets? It's just so much stuff going around. So now it's his time to get on here and outplay Joe Burrow if Joe Burrow play tonight. So I like the Rams too. I like the Rams to find some way to get it done, bro. That's just what I like.
No, right with you. And I think they're going to get one, especially with just the situation. Joe Brown's got a team, just like you said, and there's really nothing else to say about than that. So, what was your hot take, brother? Before we get off and go ahead and watch these beautiful games tonight.
Oh, first off, Miami putting up 70 points is fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Is this a basketball game?
Might as well be.
Might as well.
Bro, they had 70 points with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I was like, oh my God. 305 shit, you feel what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
it's my
My
take,
man
bro.
claim my man claiming 305. Come
Hey man, 6, 7 years down there, man. You feel what I'm saying? Hey,
on.
hey, bro. This is my take, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bullshit going on over there in Minnesota, bro.
What's the
It's
hot take?
a lot of BS going on over there in Minnesota, bro. So I say this. I don't know if Justin Jefferson want to stay there. Why would he want to stay there and be in a part of a rebuild next year? Because they're gonna rebuild. Do I want to rebuild with a new quarterback, with a rookie quarterback? Even if they give me 150 guaranteed, do I want to do that and just kind of bury myself? Not bury yourself, but
Right.
you ain't gonna be playing for championships. You ain't gonna be playing for winning shit. You ain't gonna be on Monday Night Football. You ain't gonna really be able to pop your shit. So I say this, bro. I say JJ. I say he should say, bro, he want to play with Patrick, bro.
That would be wild. If that
He
happens, that would be the most wildest thing.
give him a 3-year deal,
That'd be wild.
like 130, and it can just be 3 years, all guaranteed. Like like he can spend, bro. I'm like, you can go somewhere else. Let's say you can go to the Panthers. There's gonna be teams out there. If you ask for a trade, there's gonna be teams out there that's gonna give you 100. I don't know what the highest paid wide receiver is, but they gonna give you up there. You feel me? I think Tyreek Hill is the highest. I think he's getting like 30, 32 or 33 or 30, whatever, around there.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be teams out there that's gonna be like, hey, we'll give you exactly what you want, maybe a little bit more, but you
Devontae
gonna
Adams. Devontae
with,
Adams, then Tyreek Hill.
with
Oh yeah.
Devontae Adams. What do you make
He gets total value is 140 million.
for 4 years?
Let me see.
So that's around like 30, 33, $34 million a year.
Yeah, so basically getting around 26 M's a year.
Oh, Shakes, he did sign an extension because he had signed with so he probably, but Tariq I think making 30 because I think he signed a 4 year 120. So he making 30. So
Uh-huh.
let's just, bro, you can go play with the greatest fucking quarterback and you can get cooking on some, bruh, on some goddamn KD and Steph type shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, why for 3 years? Because he can still get paid. He young. He ain't old. He what, 25? If that. So he can go and
Yeah.
say, bro, I want to get up out of here. And the Chiefs can come in and be like, bro, we got 100 for you. 100 for 3 years, all guaranteed. They got the money. They ain't paying nobody else but but fucking Patrick. They ain't paying nobody but Patrick.
Right.
And I don't think they're gonna give Travis Kelce, the highest. You feel me?
No, I think he wants to
I,
win, but Kelsey's all about winning, bro. He don't care about that money. He already getting money. You see him everywhere. You got Taylor Swift come pull up. Like when I started earlier. Like, come on, he good.
yeah, like I don't
He
see.
good.
Yeah, like if I'm Travis Kelce, I ain't going nowhere else for an extra $3 more million a year when I can stay and play with the greatest quarterback of all time and a coach that know how to use me. Cause you see what they doing over there in Atlanta? They have no idea how to use Pitts. They have no fucking idea how to use him, bro. There's teams that
Terrible.
don't know how to use you. So you need to you need to stay where you at. And bro, like I said, if they can I'll trade a first round. I'll trade a first rounder and give him 100 million for a 3 year deal. That's what, 33 million dollars a year? 33 $3 million a year? You the highest paid for 3 years. You're gonna be back on the what's name by your second year. You feel me? And that's 3 years to play with the greatest quarterback of all time. And you damn near one of the you top two receivers in the world right now. And you go and play with Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, man, that shit would be bananas, dog. I want to see it. I want to see the greatest quarterback have a ultimate weapon. He got Travis Kelce for sure, but I'm talking about the best wide receiver. The best wide receiver. Aaron
Hey,
Rodgers had Adams for years.
yeah.
Jalen Hurts got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Herbert got three guys that can give you 100 yards. Why not him go and take that 100 million 3 year deal and go sign with the greatest quarterback of all time and a great franchise, and he's going to be able to play for championships. He's a healthy receiver. He don't really miss games. We don't. We
at all.
have we seen him miss games?
I I can't recall the last time
Exactly.
because he's always scoring 100 yards. He's a very reliable wide receiver, and he's a
So he's very committed to his craft, to the team, to his numbers, and to winning. We could tell he want to win, bro. What better place to win at? What better
yeah.
place? What
I'm
better
gonna
place?
I'm gonna give you a spin off here. Say the Vikings go ahead and the season doesn't go as well. You said Caleb Williams earlier to go obviously to the
The Rams.
Rams. Imagine him being back with obviously Addison and being with JJ and being in this offense. He would absolutely thrive in
I
this
think that's
offense.
very possible. It
Like,
depends on.
it's very. I'm not saying that like it's a which is a long season, but that real life. What you said too, business is business with JJ leaving. Could you see that happening? That'd be good for the NFL. Just like a shocker, like one of those ones where we go ahead and you go on NBA, right? They go ahead and have like a crazy sign, like what the Lakers did last year, bringing all them pieces. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that'd be good for the NFL. But that's what I'm saying with Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams will look very good for the Vikings next year. And I think
Yeah,
if you're
go
an
ahead.
organization with Kirk Cousins and everything, situations, season, they're always thinking about next year. Everyone's always thinking about next year because you literally have a department with player personnel. Like, what are we going to do to get whoever? Because there's always scouting. So, um, I don't know. I'm really geeked on Caleb Williams because I actually watched him on Saturday. Like, I watched him in that game before I
Yeah,
went to the game. He is so nice. It's
I,
crazy.
I told you, bro. He's special, bro. He's
He's
special.
nice.
If they can get their hands on him, then I wouldn't trade JJ. If that's what they trying to
Right.
do, I would not trade. I would pay him because you're gonna have a quarterback on a rookie contract for at least 4 years. So I can pay my wide receiver what he needs because I'm not gonna be paying nobody else. I got a tight end that's already paid. I'm not paying no old lineman like that. Nobody's on the defense being paid like that. I might bring in some guys, but they're not gonna be breaking the bank. So I like that move as well. But I really like JJ
That's a
to the
that's a
Chiefs
crazy one. That might be the best one, low key. Like a hot take for real that which we had started. That one will be crazy.
because you can say he go to the Falcons, or you can say he'd go to the Giants. The Giants looking for a number one in New York. You can say he goes to the Panthers. You feel me? The Panthers looking for a number one with a quarterback, Bryce Young, and they gonna be definitely looking for a number one electric guy like that because they got money to spend because they're not paying at the quarterback spot. Why not? If you the Chiefs, why not? You helping your quarterback tremendously, and he don't even need all that crazy help. But why not say fuck it? Let's go get KD. Why not? Why not? Let's play Madden and force the trade. You feel me? You can go in there in the settings and say fuck that. I'm overriding every trade I want to. I don't care. I'm overriding it. I don't want to hear what
Right.
y'all say. I ain't negotiating shit. Send them over here for a seventh round pick. Why not, bro? That shit would be electric, bro. Just think of Patrick Mahomes, Pacheco, because they can send Tony over there. They can send Tony over there. Patrick Mahomes, Pacheco, Travis Kelsey, and Justin Jefferson. Man, man,
They're
with
winning
Andy
Super
Reid,
Bowls. They're gonna go
with
ahead and
Andy
win.
Reid,
They will literally win 10 Super Bowls in a row.
bro. That you want to talk about triplets? I think that shit will be better than Tyreek Hill, Travis, and Patrick Mahomes. Real talk, especially the Patrick Mahomes today. The Patrick Mahomes today.
Yes. Yes.
The Patrick Mahomes today. Not the one when he had Tyreek Hill, because he was cold when he had Tyreek Hill, but he way colder now.
Right.
So Patrick Mahomes of today, JJ of today, and Travis Kelce of today, just for the next 3 years, because Kelce getting a little up there in age a little bit too. Who knows how long he want to play and how long he want to do this shit? But I'm sure he probably got about 2 to 3 more quality fucking years in him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with JJ on the side of him, that might make him want to even play even more. Man, that shit'll get freaky out there in Kansas City, dog.
Man, that's the what, not '09, but like D Wade, LeBron James, uh, Chris Bosh, Miami Big Three. That would be like the move. Like how much media would be behind that. Imagine if that really happened. That would be crazy. Be nuts. But
Bruh.
I take brother, that's a good one right there. We can sit here and talk about that all day, just on the phone. Man, uh, episode 72, obviously concluding here. Flip, take them out, brother. You already know what we do on this, but you know that word's important.
Hey, man, drink y'all water, man. Take care of yourself. Eat some fruit. God damn it. Watch some football. Don't be talking shit about my dog Dion too, bro. Don't worry about it. I told y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. Hey, this the worst team. This the worst they gonna be, bro. Don't even have y'all fun right now. They gonna win a national championship within the next 2 or 3 years. Don't trip. So yeah, man, tune in, talk y'all shit. It's all good. It's all love. Everybody talk shit, have fun. All
Absolutely.
that. Water.
Facts. Yeah, no, have a great Monday, start to your week. Obviously, try to be the best. And let's go ahead and get this week better than it was last week and continue to stack and build and to be open minded to go ahead and explore new things. So, peace out, y'all. What up?
Hey, bro, congratulations for getting in the Hall of Fame, bro. To high school, bro. Hey,
Appreciate
man,
it, bro. Hey,
hey, dog.
this is the yeah, dog, that was cool. I ain't gonna lie, that is, but man, we can talk about that all day. That's history. It's in the
Yeah,
history books. But shout out to BBM. Shout out to everybody. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Peace out.
yes, sir.